Off we go with another edition of the Weekly Recap. I'm Matt Wacker. It's not every day that a Mid-Missouri teen has a chance to intern at NASA. Leanne Mentink spoke with a Sullivan area student who will travel to Florida this month to study at Kennedy Space Center.
Matt, I'm here with Dustin Haring. He's a lifeguard here at the Sullivan Pool. At least he was a lifeguard. He's moving on to bigger and better things. He's been accepted as one of 20 students across the nation to be part of the Launching to Learn program. It's a NASA program at the Kennedy Space Center. Tell us about that program, Dustin.
So, like she said, there's 20 people picked for this program. Basically, we're going to go down there and they're going to teach us how to launch rockets. They're going to teach us, or not teach us, but they're going to show us the math and science behind launching them. We'll start off by launching smaller level 1 rockets. We'll do that for the first week, and then we're going to analyze the data from those, and then the third week we'll launch the bigger rockets. But the whole point of the program, like I said, is to learn and use the math and science that we learn in school to build these rockets.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Now, I understand that you are an MS&T student and you'll be entering your junior year this fall. Is that correct?
Correct. I'll come back a week before school starts, and then I'll be in Rolla.
And you're going to be majoring in?
My major is electrical engineering and computer engineering. It's a dual.
Okay. Well, we wish you all the best of luck down there in Florida. Have fun, Dustin.
Thanks.
Matt, back to you.
That young man has a very bright future. Not so bright news now, as 3 people have been arrested in connection with an arson case from earlier this year. Among the accused is Dixon firefighter Kaylee Beal, who police say set fires to cheer up her firefighting boyfriend. Beal, alongside Dixon residents Jason Parham and Dennis Garrett, allegedly set fire to a garage and 2 mobile homes on Marys County Road 623. The 3 are being held at the Marys County Jail. The St. James Police Department is investigating vandalism that took place at the St. James City Cemetery. Several pillars in the cemetery appear to have been struck with a blunt object. Police will be continuing regular patrols of the area and will be on the lookout for suspicious activity. Citizens with information are encouraged to contact the St. James Police Department. The 39 Steps opened at the Cedar Street Playhouse in Rolla. Leanne Mentink spoke to Ozark Actors Theater Creative Director Pamela Raycamp.
So Pamela, tell me about the show that's currently getting ready to open and also what's new this summer for Ozark Actors Theater.
Well, this show is based on an Alfred Hitchcock thriller, and it's just told from a completely different perspective, and it's a lot of fun. So it's told from a farcical, whimsical perspective, so it's a lot of fun. This summer we have coming up a new thing that we've added, which are talkbacks every Saturday night after our performances. So it's an opportunity for our actors to meet our community on a little bit more informal level. They stay while the actors get out of costumes and stuff like that, and then we just come have like a 10-15 minute chat with our community. They come out and talk to the audience after the show? Absolutely.
That sounds like a lot of fun. So what's new with Oat Theater, and what is Ozark Actors Theater in Rolla, Missouri?
Ozark Actors Theater is one of our best cultural outlets here. We're in our 29th professional summer season. We have one more show coming up this season, which will be Damn Yankees. We do also have a special night on July 23rd, which is our annual Follies. That's an evening of song and dance and comedy routines with the summer company members performing as themselves, not in a show. So they kind of get to sing what they want and entertain the community again.
Well, that sounds like so much fun. So if people want tickets, are there still tickets available? I know sometimes they sell out, and how to get them?
Tickets are available. You can get them through our website, our online box office on the website, which is ozarkactorstheater.org. You can email Gina at our box office at boxoffice@ozarkactorstheater.org. And you can also order them by phone at 573-364-9523.
That's great. Matt?
The show is described as a thriller farce and runs through July 17th. Break Time has announced a new location in Rolla. The convenience store chain has plans to build a new 4,000 square foot store at 1805 North Bishop Avenue. The new store will have 6 fuel pumps, a beer cave, and a number of food and beverage choices. Break Time believes the store will create about 10 new jobs once it opens for business. Missouri S&T's Formula SAE team has earned yet another accolade. At the International SAE Trials in Lincoln, Nebraska, the design team competed in both the combustion and electric engine categories. The competition involved a one-lap trial on a figure-8 track to determine starting position in an endurance race to prove durability. Missouri S&T's team took 4th place overall, continuing their successes in Michigan and Canada. For the second year, America's Armed Forces were honored at Hammons Field in Springfield. June 25th was Fort Leonard Wood Appreciation Day. The field hosted a game between the AA Springfield Cardinals and the Arkansas Travelers. Numerous members of the military and over 7,000 fans were in attendance. Before the game, Major General Kent Savre gave the Cardinals a pep talk and threw out the ceremonial first pitch. The general's speech must have been quite inspirational as the Cardinals won 12-7. Well, despite rain and muddy conditions over Independence Day weekend, a large crowd gathered to celebrate the 4th at Fort Leonard Wood. We leave you now with fireworks from that event. I'm Matt Wacker. Thanks for watching.